wonderful guest today. Her name is Paula Gray, and Paula works for the King Arthur Flour Company. And her job primarily, she is a teacher, and she's here to teach you about, not just about making bread, but the science of bread and everything about it. And one of the things that we're going to try to do today, we're going to learn a lot about bread making and how it's done, why it's done. And then we're going to do a little bit of an outreach, like everything that you do. Basically, we do good things for the community. We try to help to feed the poor and to help the needy in other ways. But one of the things we're going to try to do now, after you have this program today, you're going to be challenged. And you're going to be given some materials this afternoon to take home. And over the weekend, you are going to try to do what you learned this morning. You're going to bake 2 loaves of bread. One of them you're going to keep for your family and you're going to enjoy it. And the other one you're going to bring back, and we'll explain that all to you, how it's going to be packaged and whatever. And we've already committed to give some of the bread to Bishop Bryan Village, that's to the senior citizens, to some of the people at Maureen's Haven, and also to Southampton Human Resources. So we're going to be learning something about something very important to us.
So I'll be your teacher today, but I have 2 baking teaching assistants. I have Riley and David. Would you please welcome them warmly? They are going to give you the tips and tricks you need to know so your bread turns out. Because it's not hard, but it can be a little tricky. Now the kind of bread we're talking about, if you could pick up that one, Riley, and if you could hold this one up nice and high, David, so we can see. This is the kind of bread we're going to teach you how to make today. Now there's a lot of different kinds of bread in the world. This is yeast bread, and these are some samples of the kinds that we're going to teach you how to make today by giving it what it needs. When it wakes up, it's hungry, just like you are when you wake up. It eats, it multiplies and divides, and it gives off bubbles. So baking is really science, and baking is really math, my 2 favorite subjects in the entire planet. So we're going to wake up that yeast.
It looks kind of like sand in a dish.
Okay, sand in a dish. And David, I want you to put your nose right in there and take a nice big whiff of that. How's it smell to you? So it's kind of stinky actually at this point. So if your bread dough starts out looking like brown sandy water that makes you go like that when you smell it, that's
Like this little thing and just like make it softer, I guess.
okay, so you kind of fluff it up first in the bowl.
And then you would take it and you would put it into the cup so that you would have it nicely fluffed up into the 1 cup because you don't want too much and you don't want too little.
As you fill it till it's overflowing.
And then you take a little scrape it and then just make it even.
Perfect. You go ahead and pour that in. You're in quarter turn. So it's fold, push it down and away gently, and turn. So let's give you a turn there, Riley. If you could do it 4 or 5 times. So first we're going to fold in half, push down and away gently, and then pick up the whole blob and turn it. And when you come back, after an hour and a half, the dough will look like that. Wow! Wow! You're really changed.
Yeah.
Take the close edge, fold it in a third, and squish it down. Then take the far away edge and fold it in half. And stop. Now, when you get to this point, you'll have happy dough. Now, I want you to pretend that this nice lady is somebody who really needs some bread. Maybe she's fallen on some hard times. All right? So I want you to watch what happens when somebody who really needs bread gets a fresh loaf of homemade bread. I want you to watch what she says, and I want you to watch how she reacts. So